Section 7 under meal service and potential impact of on-site food prep. That is simplified. ALW2 intends to prepare meals. If you intend to prepare meals on site, it will comply with all state and county laws and regulations that are applicable to its operation and food service.
Okay. So again, I think we're much closer. I had not read the MOU language. We had all these questions before, and if those questions have been quelled, certainly we have to adhere to all laws.
Honestly, I'm not. You know, when you say we've had questions and if they're quelled, this language is the language. This is the language that we're, you know, preparing to sign, and we're asking you to sign. So, you know, things quelled and all that. I'm looking to address the issue at hand before us.
This is the official document that we served up for you to take.
The MOU that will lead to an official document. Yeah, but
I think Craig is talking about the previous document. We were up in the air about whether they needed a license to, et
which
cetera.
this red line addresses.
Right.
All we're saying is that you shall comply with all applicable state and county laws and regulations that are applicable to group home operation and food service.
Okay, but again, Louis, you're saying we need to sign something that says it's under review.
No, that's been struck.
Okay, well,
On this one.
it's.
Look at the red line.
I'm looking at it on the phone, Louis. So have you struck the second part about the hydrological study?
The first sentence reads, ALW2 intends to prepare meals on site. If you intend to prepare meals on site, it shall comply with all state and county laws and regulations that are applicable to its operation and food service, period.
Yeah, so again, I think.
And then the next sentence starts, in addition, prior to any on-site preparation, ALW shall provide to the corporation certification of a hydrological engineering firm as to the adequacy of the septic system to accommodate the full residency and staffing of the facility.
Yeah, the first paragraph's fine. The second paragraph is discriminatory, and you know, there's simply the health department's taking care of all that, the county's taking care of all that, the state's taking care of all that. There's no hydrological study that's required. No one else is being required to do that. You know, drop off the second paragraph, and I think we're there.
Once again, that paragraph is in there to try to minimize the amount of administrative burdens going forward.
But what administrative burden when you're simply creating something that the health department of Anne Arundel County and the health department of the state of Maryland don't think is an administrative burden, and they're the experts. No one on this call is. There is no reason for a hydrological study. That's what the county.
We're not asking for a study. We're asking for certification from an engineering firm that the septic system is adequate to accommodate all of the residents.
We have a certification from the Anne Arundel County Health Department in the state of Maryland, and that's called a permit. They went through and they've certified it. That's why they gave us a permit. They don't just give you a permit willy-nilly. It's a process they go through and they review it.
And
So
we're asking for an addition. We are
certification.
asking for certification. You know, with all due respect, we're asking for certification from an engineering firm to that effect.
You have it from the county. You have it from the state. That's why we have a permit.
Okay, we will reflect that.
And honestly, Louis, just it is, since no one else has to do it, and there are bathrooms at the water department, there certainly is bathroom at the church. No one else to do it. It's just discriminatory. And like with the dumpster, we found a way so that it was not discriminatory. To ask for it, given all the history, given everything that David said, right? Given all this history, you just need to stay away from this. We're not going to agree that the disabled in a business use or in any use, their septic needs to be certified and is somehow different than the septic in your house or in our house or in anybody's house. Little babies are in diapers on Gibson Island. There are people with depends on. And the septic is no different. It does not have to be certified. It is terribly discriminatory to even be presenting it and continuing it. It really should end.
We'll reflect that.